saying to Caitlin, you put South Carolina on the national map, and you made us all so proud. And we thank you. To my friends today, this moment is a reflection that has brought me to this point. I'm the daughter of Indian parents who left comfortable lifestyles but chose to come to this country because they wanted to create a better life for our family. A life in which there were no limitations and endless possibilities. I was born and raised in the small town of Bainbridge, 2,500 people and 2 stoplights. We couldn't think about doing something wrong without someone already calling and telling our mom. But we learned responsibility and accountability early, and everyone took care of everybody else. Those values took me from Bamberg to Clemson, to the corporate world, to the small business, to being here with you today. Everything that I am because my parents reminded me and my siblings every day what it meant to live in this country and how blessed we were. There was no challenge too great, always reminding us, don't complain about it, do something about it. So in 2004, when I felt like government was increasingly intruding on our lives and causing too much burden in our businesses, I didn't complain about it. I ran for the State House. The people of Lexington County took a chance on me, and I am forever grateful. I've spent the last few years trying to prove to them that they made a good decision. I've been frustrated with government. In business, you always appreciate the good times, but plan for the bad times. In the good times, you put money away. In the bad times, you look at it as an opportunity to get lean and efficient. You're always looking and learning from the past, but preparing for the future. But with government, it's all about the here and now. I want a government that looks back and says, how can we learn from our mistakes? Make more of our successes? How can we be more efficient and effective with everything that we do? Government was not meant to be all things to all people. The role of government has always been to secure the rights and freedoms of the people and keep them safe. I want a government that understands no matter how many taxes we cut, if we don't rein in our spending, we're not protecting your wallets. I've watched government spend about $1 billion a year, and I struggle because I believe elected Republicans have all of the talking points, but they didn't necessarily learn the lessons associated with those talking points. Republicans are known for tax relief, but there has to be the discipline in the way government spends. We Republicans are supposed to practice what we preach, smaller government and fiscal responsibility. I want a government that creates a healthy business environment. Economic development and job creation can only happen when we take care of the businesses that we already have. Yet they take up the biggest burden. That's not a formula for long-term success. I want a government that's actually committed to improving our worst in the nation education system and not just throwing money at it. Money does not help a child if it has to go through 1,000 people at the Department of Education and 85 school districts to get inside that class. I lived in Orangeburg where teachers struggled to discipline and didn't have the opportunity to teach. I now live in Lexington where all of our public schools are like projects. We owe it to every child in this state, no matter where they live, to make their education a priority and mean it when we say they are our future. I want a government that values every life. My husband was adopted at the age of 5. We have 2 children who are amazing and joys in our lives. I value life because every day I wake up surrounded by the consequences of those who chose life and those who fought for it. I want a government that fights tooth and nail to create opportunities for its citizens, but does not take tax dollars from one to bail out another. Whoa. believe votes belong to the people, and every vote in the State House should be on the record. I stand here before you as the proud daughter of parents who remind me every day what a blessing it is to live in this country. I'm the sister of a man who served 25 years and fought for all of us in Desert Storm, and I know what it felt like to wonder if he was going to come back home safe. I'm the wife of a husband who walks out the door every day in his military uniform and loves his job. I'm the mother of 2 children who, when I drop them off at school, I wonder what they're going to be when they grow up and if they'll appreciate their blessings. I know what good government can look like. I'm running for governor because I want the people of this state to know what it feels like. Thank you.